We're going to solve rational expressions by multiplying by the LCD, the lowest common denominator. So this is the same thing as if I were to have x over 1. So I have 4, 1, and 8. The LCD is going to be 8. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to multiply every single thing by 8. Everything. So this is going to be multiplied by this one by this one, and this one by this other one. So we're going to distribute it. So if I multiply 8 times 1 over 4, it's going to be the same as 8 over 4, which is 2, minus 8 times x is 8x, equals 8 times x over 8 is going to be just x, because the 8 over 8 cancels out. So then from here, I can add 8x to both sides. And then divide both sides by 9. So then the answer is x equals 2 over 9. Just like I mentioned in the previous video, we have to test our answers every single time. Just because we get a value of x or a value for x, that doesn't mean that that is the answer. We have to go back and check it in the original equation to see if it is true. So that's what we're going to do right now. So it's going to be 1 over 4 minus x, and we are saying that x is 2 over 9. So 2 over 9 over 1, which is just 2 over 9, equals 2 over 9 over 8. Now the common denominator for this is going to be 36. Basically, I'm going to multiply the first one by 9 over 9. And I'm going to multiply the second one by 4 over 4. Therefore, I'm going to end up with 9 over 36 minus 8 over 36. And this is supposed to equal, this is similar to what we were doing last class. This is the same thing as 8 over 1. So we just multiply the outsides. 2 times 1 is 2. 9 times 8 is 72. Then we go back to this one. 9 minus 8 is 1 over 36 equals 2 over 72. But I can simplify 2 over 72 and it becomes 1 over 36. 1 over 36 equals 1 over 36. So that means that this one is indeed a solution. Let's try another one. We're going to try now 4 over x minus 3 equals 2 over x plus 1 plus 16 over x squared minus 2x minus 3. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to factor this. Well, the x minus 3, there's really nothing I can do to it, and I cannot do anything to x plus 1 either. But I can factor this. I can look for factors of negative 3. The sum is negative 2. So it's going to be x minus 3, x plus 1, because negative 3 times positive 1 is negative 3, and negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. So then we're going to look for the common denominator. We have 3 terms, and we want to see what's common amongst all of them. Well, I'm hoping that you can see it right away, that the common denominator is x minus 3 times x plus 1. So what we're going to do is that we're going to multiply the whole thing by those two. So I'm going to write x minus 3 times x plus 1, and I'm going to multiply the whole thing. So 4 over x minus 3 equals 2 over x plus 1 plus 16 over x minus 3 times x plus 1. So we have to distribute this amongst every single one of the terms. When I multiply this by the first term, by x minus 3, the x minus 3 cancels out. So I will just have 4 times x plus 1. When I multiply this times 2 over x plus 1, the x plus 1 is going to cancel out, so I will have 2 times x minus 3 plus. And when I multiply this times 16 over x minus 3 times x plus 1, everything cancels out, everything but the 16. So now I have a simple equation. So I'm just going to distribute the 4. So it's 4x plus 4 equals 2x minus 6 plus 16. We combine like terms. So it is 4x plus 4 equals 2x plus 10. Then we're going to subtract 4, and I'm going to from both sides, and I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides as well. Why? Because I want to have all the variables on one side and all the constants on the other side. So 4x minus 2x, that is 2x, equals 10 minus 4, that is 6. So I'm hoping you can see that x equals 3. Now again, we're not done. We have to go back and plug in the value into the original equation. So that's what I'm going to do. But if you notice, if I were to substitute this x with the number 3, it will give me a denominator of 0. And I cannot divide by 0. So since it is giving me something that cannot be performed, that means that there is no solution. So the x equals 3, it's actually an extraneous solution. Okay, let's try. We're going to try 2 more examples. Actually, 1 more example, and then we should be done. Okay, the next one is going to be 2 over x plus 2 plus 5 over x minus 2 equals 6 over x squared minus 4. So I can factor this as x plus 2, x minus 2, and hopefully you notice that this is going to be the lowest common denominator. So I have to multiply the whole thing by this. So it will be the whole thing by x plus 2 times x minus 2, and then 2 over x plus 2 plus 5 over x minus 2 equals 6 over x plus 2 times x minus 2. So when I distribute this, when I multiply this one by this one, the x plus 2 is going to cancel out, and I'm going to end up with 2 times x minus 2 plus, when I multiply this times this one, the x minus 2 is going to cancel out, so I will have 5 times x plus 2 equals, and when I multiply this times this one, both the x plus 2 and the x minus 2 cancel out, so I will just have 6. So now we are going to distribute the 2 and the 5. That's going to give us 2x minus 4 plus 5x plus 10 equals 6. Then we combine like terms, so it is 7x plus 6 equals 6. We subtract 6 from both sides. 7x equals 0. We divide by 7, so x equals 0. We're going to go back to the original equation, and we're going to substitute. We're going to check the answer. So if I have 0, if x is 0, then it will be 2 over 0 plus 2 is 2 plus 5 over 0 minus 2 is negative 2, and this is supposed to equal 6 over negative 4, because 0 times 0 is just 0. So this is the same thing as having 2 over 2 minus 5 over 2 equals, and I can simplify this, negative 3 over 2. 2 minus 5 is negative 3, so negative 3 over 2 equals negative 3 over 2. So then yes, that happens to be a solution. Let me check if I have another one. No, I think that's it. Okay, if you have any questions, write them down.